A COVID alert tonight. The state reporting more than 20,000 new COVID cases. Still very high, but not reaching our current one-day record of over 28,000. We now have more than 4,700 COVID patients in state hospitals. The last time hospitals were filled this much was in May of 2020. That number continues to go up, along with patients in the ICUs, surpassing 600 today. Not seen since January of last year. Hospitalizations higher than last winter's peak at the beginning of the vaccine rollout, leading Governor Murphy to request a 90-day extension on some of his emergency powers, including mandatory masking for kids in schools. News 12 New Jersey's Alex Adan with that story from Trenton.
This Omicron tsunami has changed the game yet again. We cannot summarily give up the fight. We need to remain on a war footing.
Before next Tuesday, the state legislature will need to vote on whether the governor will keep a series of emergency powers for 90 more days, most regarding vaccines and administrative orders, but one ordering indoor masking in New Jersey schools.
This means that we anticipate our kids having to wear masks in their schools for now in order to protect their health and safety and ensure that they can continue in-person learning. This brings us absolutely no joy.
A tsunami of infections in the state.
Hospitals are still facing staff shortages, and that plus the highest single-day case count of COVID ever, leading the governor to alter his COVID metrics.
When we are seeing case counts as high as we are, and knowing the real number is much higher, whatever solace we get from a lower hospitalization rate frankly goes out the window.
The tsunami hitting the governor's own home over the weekend as First Lady Tammy Murphy tested positive for COVID-19. She's asymptomatic and doing well. The governor, negative.
I have tested negative. I tested today negative, yesterday negative, a handful of days ago. I think 3 negatives in 6 days.
Friends of the governor said on January 1st they had tested positive, which led to the whole Murphy family getting tested. Tammy Murphy's positive result also coming just days after the whole Murphy family vacationed in Costa Rica, where the CDC says there's a high level of COVID-19, and the State Department advises Americans to reconsider traveling there.
Given it's been about 650 days of this pandemic, I've gone away for 2 8-day periods, so that's 16 days out of 650. Why? You gotta at some point spend time with your family and reboot.
Commissioner of Health Judith Persicelli says her department planning to surge more staffing to hospitals. In Trenton, Alex Adan, News 12, New Jersey.
The state also reporting today 3 more deaths at the state veterans home in Paramus.